ChatGPT's image generator just received a major upgrade with the new 1.5 model. It promises 4 times faster image generation, the ability to generate images concurrently, so you don't have to wait for one image to finish before starting another, better prompt adherence, more precise editing, and overall improved aesthetics. There's also a brand new images page, which we'll take a look at shortly. So the big question is, does this new model actually deliver on those promises? That's what I want to find out, and I'm sure you do too. So let's get started. The new image generator should now be available to all ChatGPT users, and it's set as the default image generator. Inside ChatGPT, you can simply prompt it to create any image you want. You can also access the new images page here. Everything on this page is new, and any prompt you enter will generate an image. All of your previously generated images are displayed below under My Images, which is really convenient. There are also some interesting features like try a style on an image and discover something new. Let's try the bobblehead option. I'll use this image, though I could also upload one from my computer. A new chat is created with the image used as a reference and a pre-made prompt, and it's automatically generated. The result is pretty cool. She really does look like a bobblehead version of the woman. What do you think? I can definitely tell the image generation is faster than before. I used to avoid ChatGPT's image generator because it was so slow. Now let's see how else the new model compares to the previous version. In a prior video, I tried generating consistent images of this woman. As you can see, the images somewhat resembled the reference, but they clearly weren't the same person. The resemblance was there, but it wasn't exact. So let's try again using the new model. I'll upload the same image of the woman, with the same running in daisies prompt. After about a minute, the image is ready, and this result is much better and noticeably more consistent. She looks almost identical, and even her clothes, including the belt, are the same. Compared to the previous model's result, the improvement in consistency is clear. Let's try another prompt. Remember, we don't have to wait for one image to finish before generating another. Now I'll have her drinking coffee at an outdoor cafe. This looks good, although I think she's starting to lose a bit of consistency. Next, here she is reading a book in a library. Again, it's similar but not exact, though she still clearly resembles the previous generated image. Now let's try her eating pizza, and this time I'll also test whether ChatGPT can finally generate a 16:9 aspect ratio. Here's the pizza image. Overall, it looks great, and the pizza looks delicious, but it didn't generate a 16:9 image. It appears to be closer to a 3:2 ratio. The woman also still doesn't look exactly like the reference image. I think the biggest difference is in the eyes. The woman in the reference photo has very piercing blue eyes, whereas the generated images don't quite capture that intensity. Other than that, everything is fairly consistent. I decided to upload the reference image again to see if that would help, and I think it did, at least a little. Overall, the first image ChatGPT generated was the most consistent, and I'd say this is a significant improvement over the previous model. Next, let's test text rendering accuracy. The previous model was already pretty good at this, as you can see in this infographic. While it followed the prompt closely, it didn't follow it perfectly. The new model, however, does a better job with the text rendering, prompt adherence, and overall design, though some of that may come down to personal preference. For example, I specifically asked for a white background. The previous model gave me a light grayish background, but the new model followed the instruction correctly. In this next example, I reused a sales advertisement prompt I created earlier. The old model did a solid job. The text was accurate, but the design felt a bit basic. Here's the result of the same prompt run through the new generator. The design is much more interesting and visually appealing, and the text is still correct. I also reran this prompt to test both text rendering and prompt adherence. The previous model failed to follow the prompt correctly. The dog was missing, and the text was cut off at the top and bottom. This time, the result is almost perfect. The illustration looks better, the text is accurate, and it has the whimsical style I wanted without being cut off. There is one small issue. There's one too many wizards, and I would have preferred the design to cover the entire background. But aside from that, it's great. Now let's try combining multiple images and changing the art style. I'll ask for the girl standing in front of the school in an anime style. The result looks good, and she definitely resembles an anime version of our character. It's a bit hard to judge how consistent the school is since she's blocking much of it, but it does appear fairly close. I expected a wider image since the school reference is wide, but it didn't. So I tried asking ChatGPT to expand the image, wondering if it would use the uploaded school photo to fill in the new area. It looks like it took inspiration from it, but it didn't copy it outright. The school isn't an exact match to the reference either. Just look at the stairs. There's a tree missing on the left side and a few other differences, but it still got a lot of details right, like most of the windows and the girl's outfit matching the references. Next, I wanted to see how closely it could recreate the schoolhouse image, and it did a good job. The different aspect ratio throws it off a bit, but overall it's solid. It also seems to have automatically enhanced the image and added extra detail, like more defined leaves on the trees, which is fine if that's what you want, but not ideal if you're looking for an exact replica. Let's test the image editing capabilities like adding, removing, and changing elements. I have this image and it's already pretty cool, but I think it would be even better if the sword were on fire. So I prompted to set the sword on fire while keeping everything else the same. The result is impressive. The sword remains unchanged except for the flames, and I really like how the fire's light brings out details in his face that were previously shadowed. I also noticed some color transfer from the fire onto the windows. I tried removing the sword from the original image and it worked. However, there appears to be more lighting in the original, especially on his face, hands, and shoulder. At this point, I wondered whether changing the aspect ratio was affecting consistency with the original. So I downloaded the swordless warrior image that ChatGPT generated, uploaded it into a new chat, and asked it to recreate it as closely as possible. The result wasn't good. This really highlights that the new model is still hit or miss when it comes to consistency. In some cases, it does an excellent job maintaining details, but in others, it struggles to fully preserve the original look. Now let's check whether the image editor tool still works. To access it, click on the image and the editor pops up. I tried inpainting a black crow by brushing over a specific area using the select tool, and prompting to add a black crow but keep everything else the same. The crow was added, but not in the selected area. I tried again and it simply added another crow. It seems like the inpainting tool isn't working properly and is instead editing the image as if it were done directly through chat prompts. I don't remember having this issue with the previous model. What about you? That wraps up this first test run of the new ChatGPT image generator. Overall, I'm really impressed with it. The improvements in prompt adherence and overall visual quality are easy to see, and the faster image generation, especially the ability to generate images in parallel, is a huge upgrade compared to before. If you'd like a deeper dive into specific features or a side-by-side comparison with other image generators like Nano Banana Pro, let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and tap the hype button to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.